Hello, and welcome to the Autism Works video tutorial series. In this video, we will perform a walkthrough at the VON in Halifax. Did you notice the visual prompt used at the door? When the filming was not taking place, the door was closed, highlighting that you had to check in with the front desk to get through the main doors. As we continue on, you'll notice that the mail slots are well labeled. Sorting mail could be the perfect task for someone with autism. When we venture out into the hallway, you'll notice the use of visuals on the wall, one of which is for emergency exits. This is an important component of job coaching for people with autism. Emergency preparedness is important, as during an actual emergency, there are sirens, bells, commotions, and it can be very overwhelming for a person with autism. Having a firm plan of action in place is crucial. The next thing to take note of is the sound in the office space. This office is very quiet. As we go back and look, there are a few things that stand out. First of all, there's a lot of material in the workspace. Though it is organized, a great deal of the materials have only small labels with no general categories listed. It might take someone a while to learn where everything is. Next, you'll see good labeling on the bins. If we take a closer look at these, you will see exactly what I mean. All components are labeled based upon type and size. As we continue on, did you notice the fan? This could indicate it gets warm in that part of the office. A small area with many people working could make for a warm environment and may be worth asking about. Next, we can notice perhaps two jobs for someone with autism. First is that perhaps the shelves can be arranged, labeled, and tidied as a role for someone working there. Continuing on, the boxes in the corner could be broken down and put into recycling if they are no longer needed. Sometimes taking note of tasks that someone with autism could complete while assessing the workplace is beneficial, as oftentimes there are many things that get overlooked at the office and can be used as tasks to be completed by your employee with autism. Next, we will head down the hall to the break room. What did you notice here? You may not have noticed, but the lights that are in the main hallways are filtered. This produces less glare and makes it easier on the eye. A nice feature for someone with autism. Once in the break room, you will notice that it is small, but a perfect place to sit and converse if that is something that your employee with autism is looking for. Next, did you notice the two major sources of smell? There is a coffee machine, and further on in the video, you see compost bins. Both of these could produce smells that the individual may find aversive. However, similar to the bakery, coffee is a strong smell and may overwhelm all other smells. So as long as there is no aversion to the scent, the break room will be a pleasant place to relax on breaks. Finally, there is a schedule posted on the board. Visual schedules are always good for people with autism. This one indicates certain social activities within the office. This could be a good means of access for someone with autism to find ways of inclusiveness in the workplace social setting if that is what they desire. Let's continue on.
Every time I'm not going to give it to you. Every time you're going to have to come and borrow my things. Oh, let's see when I come here.
What did you notice in this area? First, you may notice that you can hear individual conversations. This may be challenging for someone who gets distracted through socialization, or someone who speaks too loudly or too long could distract others. Down the hall, we hear intermittent sounds, but nothing that is loud or intrusive. In the office, we notice that there are some joined cubicles, which brings up social scenarios of working beside another individual. The cubicle itself is orderly with a schedule board. As well, perhaps take notice of the phone to determine whether it would be best to either not have or to be turned off. Overall, there are many aspects of the VON which are beneficial to the learning styles and sensory sensitivities of people with autism. If you have any questions regarding the material discussed, please feel free to contact us. Thank you, and we hope you enjoy the other videos in our tutorial series.